everyone. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank you for coming here today. My name is Niwen Eka Aryani. I am a private university student in Yogyakarta, and I come from Lampung. Today, I am going to talk to you about teaching system that must be developed by a teacher. My presentation will be in 3 parts. Firstly, I am going to talk to you about the kinds of awareness that the teacher must know. Secondly, I am going to talk to you about the placement of students during the learning process. And finally, I am going to talk to you about how to design learning activities. A teacher should plan the best teaching system for his student, so that his students get the knowledge provided properly. There are several things that must be considered by teacher in order to make a good teaching system. Well, let's get to the first point, namely the types of consciousness the teacher should know. There are 5 types of awareness that teachers need to know before designing learning activities. The first type of awareness is the awareness of students. Student awareness is related to the position of students in the learning process. Secondly, awareness of the teaching process. The awareness of the teaching process is concerned with planning and implementing learning, reflection, and classroom management. Thirdly, awareness of interaction. Interaction awareness is related to teacher and students' interaction in class. Fourthly, awareness of something that is outside the classroom. The awareness is related to the students' backgrounds. Fifthly, self-awareness. Self-awareness is related to awareness of one's own role as a teacher. The next discussion is the placement of students in the learning process. In the learning process, teacher should not place student at the center or place student in the middle. A teacher must be aware of it as an interaction, so that the teacher and students have the same position. Thus, all participants in the interaction are people who need to be understood. When teachers pass on new knowledge to students, students will absorb their new knowledge into their old knowledge, so that they will be smarter. In this case, the teacher only assists a student in constructing new knowledge with old knowledge possessed by students. However, a teacher's efforts also do not always go well. There are several obstacles that will be experienced by teacher. For example, there are students who have a shy character who will find it difficult to follow the learning process. A teacher can approach the student and talk to the students. Then, the last point is how to design learning activities. In designing learning activities, a teacher is directed to pay attention to student needs, without really investigating who the student is. When designing learning activities, teachers can also ask themselves, what kind of learning do I expect? Besides that, the teacher can also ask himself, what kind of society will I prepare? By starting from that question, a teacher can design learning activities according to the demands of the community. In the assigning assignments to students, teachers also need to consider several things. The teacher must think about what the student should produce and why a student should produce that product. Thus, all the assignments that the teacher gives will have their own reasons. Before I finish, I'd finally like to say that every teacher needs to pay attention to several things before carrying out the learning process, so that the learning process can run well and students can gain meaningful knowledge. Well, thank you for listening, and now, if there are any questions, I would be pleased to answer them. Yeah? Okay, that's an interesting question. I don't actually know off the top of my head, but I'll try to get back to you later with an answer. I think that's enough for my presentation. Thank you for coming today and see you!